welcome to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So today we're going to do, it's a general like dream reading pretty much. If you have like a reoccurring dream or like a theme in your dream that keep reoccurring, why, or a person, why, let's find out. So we're going to get started by cleansing the space and the energy. So if you have headphones in, might want to turn them down to protect your eardrums. Okay. And then the songs that go with this reading, so these two came out together. I didn't really see the second one until I picked up the card. It's Contagious, and not It's Contagious, but Contagious. And Papa was a Rolling Stone by The Temptations. Oh, let me show it. Right. Drive me. And then we have Hotline Bling by Drake. Because it can only mean one thing. They want you to drive them crazy. Give it what you got. But then we have The Kids Aren't Alright by Fall Out Boys. They could be trying to, call your phone. Trying to call that hotline and it ain't blinging, okay? And they not okay. They not okay because it's contagious. Ooh, they trying to, lay their hat in your home, okay? Make it a home for them. But, yeah, let's see. We have House. No, that's funny. Because when he said wherever he laid his hat was his home. But yeah. Oh, this person be a homosexual. Those people that sleep with you so they can have a place to stay. Oh yeah, because as soon as I said that, I looked at, all I saw was red in his hand. It's not a flag, but that's what, it's like every time it gets cold outside, all of a sudden this person pop up. It's because they need a home. They need a place to stay. Then we have Buying. I almost said it was buying time, and then I literally looked at the clock back there. Like, yeah, they're buying time for like the colder seasons and stuff like that, being around you and stuff like that. But as soon as they get warm outside, they back outside. They back in the streets, okay? And then as soon as they cold outside, they come back right around. Or I could be saying like it because it's cold, but it could be the opposite. Like they come in the spring, they come in the summer, and then leave in the winter, or they come in the winter, leave in the summer. Either way, this person is doing it. It's like it's a routine of theirs, and they're doing it on purpose. You provide some type of stability or foundation for that point in time. And then we have Nature. Oh, so that's just who they are. They're gonna try to, if they try to feed you some type of excuse, because you can kind of sort of see like a person face in there, in the Nature card. I can. Or you can see it on camera. Right? If you see it, it's cool. If you don't see it, it's fine. And if you see the face, you see like the face is like unamused and unpleased. So it's just like, this person is buying time, and it's just pretty much a waste of time, which is why you're no longer given to this person. Like you don't really care for it. You're not really bothered by it. It doesn't provide you anything or any form of security in a way. Because the house is also up in the air. It's like they always keep you up in the air, or keep the relationship up in the air, or keep the status up in the air for when it best benefits them, or when it suits them to come in and talk to you. And you're not pleased by it, and they won't say they pleased by it. They don't really care as long as they get what they want, which is a place to stay or security or whatever the frick it is. It could literally just be attention. Some people are weird. Then we have stubbornness with selfishness and malice, attitude, and arrogance. With the 77, that's the problem. That's the challenge. Or the obstacle, or the struggle. Somebody is selfish, and that's their nature. They're just naturally stubborn and selfish, and from time to time, it's arrogant. Then we have aid with mercy, charity, and kindness. But then they're the one that need help. But then they want to get the help the way they only want the help. Okay, scratch that. They need help. Okay, they need a place to stay. But they don't want to stay under your terms, but it's your house. That's why I come off as selfish and arrogant. Because I keep saying, like, this person have it, like, their chest is high, but yet they need your help. It's like they trying to tell you what they gonna do in your household, and it's like, it's my household. If I tell you that you gotta get out, you getting out. And it's like they don't want to hear that. Because they want to have some sense of fake security or fake control. Then we have promise with responsible with and confirmation and assurance. Oh, this person don't want to hear anything other than what they want to hear and what you promise, or that you promise to take care of them, or that you promise to help them, that you promise to give to them, and that you promise to provide for them in some way, shape, or form. And that you're always going to be there. For them to take advantage of your kindness. Okay, so now I have the archetype deck. I'm gonna read both of it, but the way that the card is shown is how they actually are. Like, some people go back and forth. They might be a little bit of both and stuff like that. So we have advocate in the shadow aspect with embrace negative causes or commit to causes for personal gain. And then the light aspect is inspire you to put compassion into action. But it came out in the shadow, which is why I read it first. But you can't read it reverse, so I'm going to turn it around. Okay? But I'm going to put it upside down reverse, because this person more so just help people for their own selfish gain and stuff like that. So the reason why they don't want to listen to you and your rules is because they trying to make it seem like you need their help, or that you need them way more than they need you. But in all actuality, they need you way more than you need them. You have a place to stay. You have a house. You have, like, a place to sleep, food to eat, things to buy. Like, they don't have that. Then we have thief in the shadow aspect with stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. And then we have in the light aspect with shed light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Right? But it's also in the shadow aspect. So I'm going to show you it this way. Chateau, okay? So probably in the beginning they was like this, right? And then over time they became this way. Why? Because they want to steal from you. What they want to steal from you? Your security, the money, your calm nature, your charity, your kindness. And then, goddamn, everything is in the shadow aspect. This person. We have child divine in the shadow aspect, with the inability to defend oneself against negative forces. And then in the light aspect, we have innocent, pure, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. But with the shadow aspect, I don't think there's no connection with. It's more so they might think that spirit have it out for them. And the only reason why spirit will have it out for them is because of the negative things that they're doing. This person is just shadow. Barely light. And they don't really care about they want to hear it or change it. They just want people to help them. And it's just like nobody's going to help you because nobody want to deal with all that shit, bro. I'm sorry to say, but nobody want to deal with that shit. And then it's like when you do help them, they don't want to hear that they're the problem when it's just like, bro, but you are the problem. Truth of the matter is, like, it's you. Like, there's nobody else. They try to make it seem like it's everybody else, and it's like, no, it's you. It's you, not nobody else. Yeah, then we have mending a broken heart fairy with healing from heartache. Why it look kind of slanted? Oh, it's the camera. Alright. Oh, but then it's there you go. But mending a broken heart fairy, healing from heartache. Told you, this hobo was the hobo. Wow, this it was a hobosexual. They was just sleeping with you because they don't have any sense of. They don't have a home or a place to stay, so they sleep with you to have a place to stay. In exchange for sex, they get to live with you, and you get them. And then we have Strange Valentine with Love is Strange. And that was, yeah, that's their form of love. But they don't actually, that's what it's like, they don't actually love you. They don't actually have any care or emotions for you. They don't care who it is. They just need a place to stay, a place to sleep. Then we have Ghost in a Pumpkin Patch with Count Your Blessings. Funny enough, before I started this reading, I picked up my pumpkin charm. So with this miracle, it could be like you also getting help and aid, but getting away from this person, right? By seeing the red flags in this person, and somebody else end up helping them or taking them in. Because I just realized this is a red box here, and then so it was like this person is trying to look for a place to buy time and stuff like that, and they end up being somebody else's problem and not your problem. And this pretty much kind of sort of like a bonus card. So there's a sad squirrel, so keep that in mind. There's somebody sad that's out there. They're sad because there's no stability, there's no growth. Their foundation is kind of faulty and shaky. There's no leaves. There's nothing's really growing. And then with the lightning coming, spirit could also be angry and upset with this person. Then we have the Four of Wands. The Empress. And the Seven of Wands. So the Four of Wands here could be like a relationship or a connection. If this love is strange here, I'm assuming it was a relationship. See, now I keep calling this person a homosexual. Um, it's because you was the Empress. You have some type of money, stability, and abundance that they don't have, and now you're protecting not only your money and your abundance, but also you. You keeping the high ground, and now they're sad and they out in the cold because they don't have a place to stay. And they can't pretty much trick you the way that they used to trick you, or take from you the way that they used to. Which is why I read both the light aspect and the shadow aspect, because like I said before, in the beginning they could have just been the light aspect, and over time they were mainly just shadow aspect. And that's, as you right now, you see them just mainly shadow aspect, and more than before where it was just light when we was giving them the benefit of the doubt. Now you're keeping a high ground and realize like this person is tricky, it's false, it's fake. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the Devil. Yeah, they obsessed with you. Yeah, the Emperor. They trying to control you. They want to possess you in some way, shape, or form. What just popped in my head with this buying, and I was like, this might become somebody else's problem. If it's a friend person, they definitely did it on purpose. Okay? You're not bugging, you're not crazy. If the friend believes you or not, it's whatever. Just let it rock. Okay? Because like I said, this is an extra card, so this is not really a part of it. But either way, if it is a part of it, who's a sad squirrel? The Emperor is a sad squirrel. Why is the Emperor a sad squirrel? Because he was obsessing about a relationship or a connection that he cannot have. Because the Empress is not building a foundation with him because the Empress wants steady and stable foundation and keeping the high ground and protecting himself from this toxic dynamic that is going on, or that they will create. Either way, with the Emperor, like, even everybody be like, oh, the Empress, the Emperor, this is your counterpart. With the Devil being here, this is not your counterpart. And you seeing that, and you know that, which is why you're keeping the higher ground and not giving to this person, which is why they're sad. And they don't want to hear that you're not giving to them because they're not your Emperor. Or because, see, because even though with the liar pants on fire, because I just looked at the shoes, and his feet's on fire. Like, this person is not who they say they are, or who they just portray themselves to be. And I keep looking at the nature card, and nature is not pleased. Spirit is not pleased. Look at the tree; it is not pleased. It's like, funny enough, when I was like, "There's a face," it's painted. The face is being created by the tree, so it's like it's just not amused or not happy with it. It's not stable or secure in any way, shape, or form, and like I said before, in the sad squirrel, there's no leaves on it. In nature, there's leaves. On the Emperor card, there's leaves. The Empress card, there's leaves. There's leaves here. There's no leaves here because you're not building or giving to this person. You're the one with the abundance and the fertility. They're not. They cannot build or create or birth anything by themselves. or take action on by themselves. The emperor can Emperor, when he's by himself, he can create, he can do certain things, but this person is not an emperor. They're pretending to be an emperor and they're not an emperor. They're the divine, the child, and stuff like that. They're not emperors nor empress. They're not chosen by anybody. They just saw everybody else on the spiritual journey and decided, like, I'm gonna be a part of that too. And it's like, no. No. And then it's like they're not even doing the steps that they needed to do it. Like, they just trying to jump into the emperor's throne and just sit there, and it's just like, baby, sweetie, no. 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 Might be sucky to say, but I don't even think this person will be a court card. Not a page, not a knight, not a king, not a queen, not a nothing. Like one of the, like a regular degular one of these cards, like a minor arcana, like not really, might be mean to say, but like don't really hold much importance. Because they try to control a relationship. Why? Because it was obsessive and wanted to possess you and your abundance and your creativity. And that created, with the mountain, created a lot of obstacles and challenges and adversities that you had to overcome. And you did, and kept the high ground, and defended yourself from it and against it. And this person's out in the cold because of their clouded judgment. And Spirit's also mad and annoyed and pissed. Okay. And these came out together. We have the Hedgehog Love with Alice in the Sea of Tears, and the Mermaid of Immersion with positive and uplifting new friends, casting away out of your depths, feeling abandoned and complete commitment. Okay, so this healing from heartbreak, you're healing from the people that pretty much casted you away, throw you aside, and only come to you or use you just to buy time and stuff like that. All that's coming to an end and coming to completion. The whole feeling abandoned, you're not doing that anymore. That you're still kind and stuff like that. You still like give charity and stuff like that and do that. That's always like that promise. You never went back on that promise, but you're not giving it to people that doesn't deserve it anymore. Like the sad squirrel, they don't deserve it. Or the sad emperor, well, pretended to be emperor, fake emperor, they don't deserve it. So you're not building or working with them. You only building and collaborating with people that are uplifting and positive. And this is the devil. It's literally negative. And we said malicious and arrogant. You're not wasting your time, because it's like this person could have said that they loved you, but the way that they treated you is that's why we're like, this love is strange. Like, if that's their way of loving, you don't want it. Then we have Bat in the Bat Flurry with you can achieve great things. Man, people that's trying to uplift you, motivate you, not trying to stop you or hinder you or steal from you. But the thief, it literally says still creative ideas. The Empress is creative, not trying to steal your money and your, like, all of it. It's literally trying to control it. They're trying to take it. They're trying to steal it. Oh. Wow. Like, you're moving away from that. And then we have Butterfly in the Gloom with after sadness, happiness, and hope returns. So and there's also butterflies in this card. Pretty much. I think I said it earlier. Where? No, yeah. And I was like, now the phone is not blinging, and now they're not okay because they can't reach you. They don't have a home. They don't have a hat to put a home or put their home. But they don't have a home to put their hat in. So like, what they gonna say? And you happy? And they just like, "Bruh, I'm struggling. Help me." And then you're just like, that ain't my problem. And they so focused on you, thinking and assume that you was gonna help them. They didn't even think about where they gonna stay for the winter, where they gonna put their hat. And that's why it's a goat in a pumpkin patch. Like they should have counted their blessings when they had it. They should have treated you better when they had the opportunity and the chance to, but they didn't. They try to play you and take advantage of you and use you, and now that time is up. Oops, SpongeBob and Patrick popped in my head. Your time is up, pinhead. Who you calling pinhead? Like, it's just like this situation is up. The whole buying time, the coming in and out when you want to, like it's a revolving door. All that is over with, and keeping things up in the air, open ended. That's ended now, and you're now only building and giving to people that actually give and provide for you as well. Like, I'm not saying they matching your energy, but like you like, cause it's not gonna always be the same. Like where it's like where you only can give like say 20%. You know, they don't have no, they don't mind making up for the rest of it. They're not complaining about it and stuff like that. And then vice versa, when they can only give 20, like you don't mind making up for the rest of it and stuff like that. Um, and then when y'all don't have enough to make it, you know, y'all talk about it and come together and stuff like that. Where this person, they wouldn't do that. They just want you to deal with everything and put everything onto your plate. And it only will help or participate if it benefits them in a way. And then try to become like this whole divine child, like, oh, I helped you, I saved you from this situation, it was all me, you're welcome. And it's like, no, 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 no. Like, that's what's coming to, and people trying to take credit for the person who you are and who you became. Because I remember Drake said that in one of his songs. He was like, the way you walk and the way you talk, that's me, and stuff like that. I know that's not in Hotline Bling, but he was talking about like either when he leaves town, like cause he left town, like she be going out more and stuff like that. But as soon as he come around, like you know, or as soon as he's in town, like he's calling her up and she's dropping everything to come to him because he already know what that means. And then some people might not be okay with that, but it's like now that's what they thought was gonna happen. And they ringing the line, and the line ain't nobody picking up. Okay, and they not okay. The kid not okay. The kid's not okay. They're sad. They hurt. They hurt. Cause the ego that they thought they had, or whoever it was, you could have been in a relationship, you could have been with this person, could have been with that person, and soon they come around, you dropping everything you for them. Yeah, nah, you ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. Then we had the Ace of Cups with God, the King of Heaven with rejuvenation and obtaining the mercy of God and giving long life. We got mercy twice. Right? The Ace of Cups is literally an aid. It's also in the Four Cups where there's a cup being given. It's kind of sort of the Ace of Cups. It's an aid, help, mercy, charity. Some people reject the help of spirit, and it's like, all right, then you do you, sweetie. And then some people actually accept it, and you know, start walking away from certain things. And people that reject it, then that's the Five of Cups, melancholy and sadness, because the Three Cups that you were staring at still, get knocked over anyways. You realize that it wasn't actually the true Three of Cups, which Spirit could have helped you realize that sooner, where you wouldn't be crying and boo-hoo-hooing. And you already will know that there's still two cups out there, rather than just sitting here dwelling on something that's not actually meant to be Two of Cups. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, with God sung above all, with loyalty and alliance, friendships, and reconciliation. Yeah, now you're learning to only give your love to people that's positive and uplifting, that have a sense of loyalty, but also morality. I have morals. Then we have the Hermit, with Word of God creates all, with alchemy and transformation, rules natural event, and help with spiritual progress. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, if they're not helping you spiritually growing in any way, shape, or form, if they don't add or provide to your life, and they come in and they subtract, you're not working with them. You're not building from them, because you learned your lesson. It makes no sense to be in alliance with them, or to be friends with them, or to reconcile with them, or to give them your loyalty, because it just turns around and puts you in a predicament where you have to defend yourself from a situation that wasn't yours to deal with. You out here fighting other people's battles that wasn't yours to fight for no reason. Right? Because the Empress is also known to have her heart on her sleeve, because the Empress is the Venus card, which is kindness. Kind of like, that's your whole aid, your whole thing, your whole nurturing aspect. They want you to nurture and provide and care for them, and it's like, that's... An Empress is not really supposed to provide security. That's not really their job in the tarot. That's more so the Emperors. And then we have the Angel of Clairvoyancy. So some of y'all could see, know, and or feel. See that this is a dream. Could be having dreams about it. And it's like, could be that person, or that kind of like theme or idea of a person keeps showing up and popping up, is because there's a lesson that you need to learn from it in order to move on. And realize that this is a challenge and an obstacle that you can overcome, and like conquer. I was going to say like step over, but like you can conquer it. It's not as big as they want you to think, or as hard as the person that's trying to create this illusion wants you to think it is. And I was just talking about this in a whole other reading. These two came out together, the Angel of Nature and the Angel of Fertility. And the Empress also talks about fertility. Right? So, well, yeah, then we also have nature over here. Like, the Empress is naturally, like, fertile and stuff like that, and creative, and, like, nurturing and caring and kinding and abundant and stuff like that. And they trying to change your nature to pretty much benefit them or suit them. And Spirit and the angels was just like, no. Which is why it's about the lightning is why they trying to like, they upset with this person and not upset with you. Which is why it could be somebody that always making it seem like Spirit has it out for them, and it's just like, why would they personally just have it out for you? Like there have to be a reason. Like you're personal, like you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, and rather than stop doing it, you just decide to continue. And Spirit just like, okay, fine. If you don't want to stop, we get you to stop. We make you stop, and then you know they get upset because it's like the boy that cried wolf. And it's like they want your help, but then every time you help them, it's more so they want the attention of saying they need help or they want your help than actually doing the advice that you gave. So more so they don't actually want your help. They want the attention of needing help. And you got tired of it, so you walked away. And Spirit's also tired of you giving and providing your time and energy to this person and telling you to walk away. Because you have other things to build and grow and focus on. And other than this. But yeah, that's all I see for this reading. If you feel like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching.